do you think? Good. Yo, good morning. It's Tuesday, August 13, 2019, and I'm headed into work for the day. I'm exhausted, so I didn't get really good quality sleep last night at all. Really poor quality of sleep. Got up probably about 12:30 to take Grant, or to have Grant go pee, and it worked. He didn't want the bed. And then I got up maybe around 12 to let Sophie out. Got up somewhere else in the middle of the night to let Sophie out. Got up at about 5 to let her out. 5:30 comes and she's whining and crying. So I got up and I knew she had to poop. Last night it was raining. So I brought her out to go poop and she went to go pee and then run back in. I said no. Turned her around and sent her back out, and she pooped immediately at like 5:30. Then my alarm was going off at like 5:55, and I just get so like frustrated on nights like that. Tired. God. You know, I'm a member of all kinds of different Facebook groups and stuff, and a bunch of them are parenting groups and dad groups and stuff, and the one dad made a post and he said, you know, my wife, and she said she's at her wit's end with the kid or with the baby or whatever, you know, she's not getting any sleep, and all that I do is work and blah blah blah, and she needs help and this and that, otherwise something's gonna give. And he's like, I already told her that, you know, I'm only getting like 6 hours of sleep or whatever, and you know, I have to work and get up early and do all this stuff. And like overwhelmingly a lot of guys commenting were like, dude, sack up and stop being a lazy ass. Like, they're like, if you had her schedule or her sleep schedule for like a week, you'd be going insane. And all the guys were like, dude, you're gonna have to step up and like help her, because like 6 hours of sleep is a lot, especially compared to probably whatever she's getting. She's probably sleeping an hour at a time or something. Very interesting, but until you've gone through it and know what it entails, like, you have no fucking clue. Like, no clue. It's crazy. And I see it, I even see it with my buddies. You know, my dude buddies are like, oh, I'm gonna go work on Saturday, I'm gonna work on Sunday, alright, I gotta go this evening after my day job, and all this stuff, and the chick is just left with everything. And, man, if your kid's a good sleeper, it's not a problem at all. But if they're not a good sleeper, God bless you. Unreal, man. So, headed into work. Yesterday was pretty productive. Today I got to get some more stuff done. I don't know. I'm trying to. I really want to upgrade my NAS, but the 10 terabyte drives that I want, I think they're like $280 a piece or something like that, which is much cheaper than I paid originally for them. But it's still a fuckload of money, man. So I'm just trying to figure out what to do here. I'm trying to chop away at my bills, man. Like, I got a mediator bill that's going to be coming up. That's going to be $400 or $500 for my part. I got a, what else? I got a call yesterday, almost $300 to the daycare, the old daycare. So I got to pay that. I don't know. And I'm really considering right now, I can't remember what the website is. It's like ar500.com or something, but one of these websites that I follow and stuff, they're having a sale. Buy one, get one free for level 3 AR500 plates. So you buy one and you get the back free or whatever. So for like thoracic cavity plates or whatever. And they're only like $65, and you get both plates for $65. And I kind of really want to get a set. Is that sad? I feel like that could be sad. Because like that's the world we live in, man. Every week we keep having more and more and more shootings. It's fucking nuts. And it's not just because of the media or whatever. It's happening.
Police reported ahead.
And I don't know. It's just something that I feel like might be important. I was like, I don't know what size plates they are. I think the smallest they have is 8x10. So I don't know if it's two 8x10 plates, which would be just like a piece of paper. But I was like, man, I could like put them in the back of my headrests for protection. I could put them in the doors. Whatever I need to do, man. Unreal. This truck does not sound good. Wow. So I'm thinking about ordering a set of freaking plates. And I'm like, man, what is the world coming to? I always wanted to get a chest rig. That's kind of what this stems from. And it's not very cheap to do. So to buy like a full chest rig with plates and stuff is usually like $300 or whatever. So if I were to buy these plates for $65, I think for under $100 I can get the actual rig that the plates go into off of like Amazon or something, and then I would have what I would have been wanting to get. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I need to not spend money is what it comes down to. That's where I'm at. But I am going to be working with Luke tomorrow, so hopefully that'll generate some extra income. I have, we should have a couple weddings and stuff coming up somewhat soon that we'll be making some money off of that too. When I have all these bills paid off and just save. Like, I don't know why. I can just never do that. I don't have the discipline or something. I don't know. Or these lawyer fees, man, it's just like a kick in the nuts every time. It's just like, all right, you're getting caught up. All right, let's go see the lawyers and just throw cash at them. Unreal. So... yeah. So today I'm going to work on cleaning out the data center a little bit, maybe running a couple cables, and then going to, going to work on that Android program again. Fucking taking a nap over my lunch break if I have to, because like, I got Grant tonight. Today's Tuesday. So tonight I had the idea. So last year I bought Nikki some flowers and had them sent to her house like the day before she started school. Well, Nikki starts school tomorrow with students. She's been working or having workshops and whatever all week. But so I had this idea of I'm going to get Grant after work, drive out by her and bring her some flowers because it'll be cheaper. You know, when you order them online for delivery and all that through like 1-800-Flowers or whatever, it's like at least like $90 or $100. So for like 30, maybe $40, I can go buy like a really nice thing pre-made and then just bring them to her myself and not have to, you know, save some money. So we're going to do that. And she has practice tonight or whatever, so it's not like we're going to stay late or anything like that. But so she starts with students tomorrow. Grant starts his class on Monday. I think Jess starts with her students like next Wednesday or something like that. So we're getting back in the swing of things. It's weird seeing the sheer panic on these teachers' faces when they have to like go back to work, and everyone else is just like, yeah, we do that every day. Like, it's no big deal. So. But I get it. There's a lot of butterflies and stuff. They're meeting new students each year, and they have to, you know, take down and set up their stuff every year, their classrooms every year, and all that. So, yeah. Well, just like that, getting out of work for the day. So, little bit of change of plans, but I'm gonna go right to go pick up Grant. We're gonna go grab some food, and then head all the way out by Nikki and get some, bring her some flowers or something like that. So, yeah, it's up kind of hot out. Car says it's 92, 93 degrees. Yeah, but everything's good. It's going well. I'm just another busy day. You know what I spent most of my free time today doing was playing with my NAS. As naughty as that sounds. So my NAS is my big black. That sounds bad too. Hold on. My NAS is my big black storage for home. So it's a big black box that has, I think it's got 6 hard drives in it. It can go up to 8. That has like just my massive data pool store for all of my files and anything electronic that I have. I've been using this thing for probably a couple of years now, and I absolutely fucking love it. It's awesome. It works really, really, really well. But I'm about out of space on it, and now that I've been using Plex for my media and movies and stuff, I need more space so that I can add more media to it. I have a lot more to put on there. I just haven't been able to because I'm about out of space. So I still have about 1 terabyte of space left, but I just didn't want to completely fill it up and schnooker it. Man, I'm getting hit by radar here. But so I worked on my NAS today. So I when I first got the NAS, I went through and took like all of my old small external hard drives and just dumped them onto this NAS. So I kind of just basically added them and into loose categories, loose folders and stuff. And what I've been doing over time is going through each one of those and sorting it in a more organized fashion or whatnot that allows me to find files later on and stuff like that if I need to. So, you know, I had terabytes of data that are just kind of just disorganized and all that stuff. So that's what I was working on today was, you know, going through all that and slotting it and organizing it properly. But not only that, but also I was working on kind of like you know, removing any sort of duplicates and stuff like that I have, because, you know, like with my working mantra is mainly to use external hard drives, and when I use a lot of external hard drives, there's a lot of duplicate types of files that I keep adding onto the each of the drives or whatever as I kind of progress through the drives and stuff like that. So you know, like just different working files that I'm using and still going or participating in. I can't talk. So I was just trying to whittle down. You know, I had some movies that were like slotted under those external hard drives that I was able to actually put in the movie folder. Just all kinds of different stuff like that. So it's just been one of those things that it's been a work in progress for a long time, and it's getting better. I got all of my old external drives sorted. Now I almost need to go into all of those sorted folders and kind of tweak it and clean those up. So I kind of just got the files roughly where they need to go, and from there it'll just kind of improve. So I did free up a little bit of space. I don't know, probably 200-300 gigs or something like that, I would guess or presume. I don't know. Yeah, it's happening. We're getting there. So I'm not exactly sure what kicked all that off. I can't afford to upgrade my NAS. So my NAS, it's awesome, it's great, but the drives that I want, they're 10 terabyte Iron Wolf drives, and even cheaper than they were when I first bought them, they're still $280 a piece. I absolutely do not have $280 that I can drop on a NAS drive right now. So I'm sitting there looking around at work. I work in a data center. I have a shit load of gear, like a shitload, that literally just is just sitting there collecting dust. So I was looking at like some of this this hardware, and specifically one of the things that I had has 16 1 terabyte drives in it. So it's not, you know, an exorbitant amount of data, or I should say hard drive space, when you add them all together. But I was thinking about it, and you know, I started examining it, and they have it split into two RAID arrays. So one would hold like the operating system, and the other one would hold the data, essentially. So the first one was like, I think it was 4 of those disks. So, and it was a RAID 5. So we're talking about, I don't know, maybe like 3 terabytes of data with one disk redundancy. So one disk could fail without killing it off or whatever. So that was one RAID array, or almost like a partition. The other one was, I believe, 12 drives, the remainder of the drives, in a RAID array. I think it was a RAID 5 again, that was essentially about 10 terabytes of usable space. So I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, we just had a car start on fire, or somebody hit his brakes really hard and lock up his brakes. I'm not sure what happened here. It's like Days of Thunder. It's just white smoke. Wow. I don't know what happened there. Let's see if I can see any skid marks. Yeah, there was a skid mark. So 10 terabytes of usable. So I'm like, wow, cool. So that's like literally like a 10 terabyte drive right there. That's just collecting dust. So then I'm like, I wonder if I could just like load Windows on this thing and just use it. Like, I don't know. It's huge. It's ungodly large and whatever. But I mean, if I could use it to hold my files or whatever, why not? Might as well. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna work on setting up probably tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get Windows on it, see if I can set up a data share or whatever you want to call it, and get it so that I can use this, you know. And I actually have 3 of these things, so we'll see what happens. But I have no clue. All I know is this shit has been collecting dust for far too long. So yeah, so that will allow me to keep downloading movies and files and stuff and not cap out, so to speak. So that's the thought. But yeah, I was kind of exploring all that today and stuff. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna play with it and see what I can come up with. What else? But I don't know. I just working on just stuff like that. It's not a fun thing to play with and work on because you know, it's just data, and it's just like housekeeping type of stuff is what I consider it. But it's kind of like the infrastructure, the backbone of my network. You know, it's of my home theater, all that stuff. So you know, the more organized you keep it and have it, the better it is, I suppose. So, yeah, I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. But, yeah, I'm trying to think what else is going on. So, I'm going to be working with Luke tomorrow. It's going to be a long, long day tomorrow. Tonight thing, where we're going to bring Nikki some flowers, it's going to be a total surprise for her. So, she has no clue, but we'll see how it goes and stuff. Yeah. I did not have a chance to work on the Android Studio stuff. I don't know why. I just I wanted to kind of make progress on this NAS thing. I wanted to finish the part that I started rather than just keep kicking the can down the curb or down the sidewalk. So I did get quite a bit done on the NAS, and it's just a lot of tedious work and stuff, but I got a lot of media. I got a huge education thing, big bunch of tutorial videos, books, as well as personal files, in addition to my videos, all my video files. So, alright, so I was looking through my files today and peeking around and stuff, and I realized that I've been doing these vlogs for 3.5 years. It was February of 2016, I believe, when I started this. So 3.5 years. That's absolutely nuts. Every single day, except for apparently last Sunday. Whoops. So I don't even know. But, yeah, I just realized that Nikki's parents are gone, or they were leaving today, and, so maybe her and I can get, or Grant and I can get dinner with her tonight. I'm not sure about that. We'll have to see. Yeah. So, yeah, that's all I got. I got a boogie. I gotta get to go get Grant quick, and then we're gonna get on the road, Jack. Oh, we said mediation. Mediation will be on 9/9, so September 9th. That ought to be fun. I don't know. It's gonna cost a little over $400 a person. That's cool. That doesn't count any court. So we'll see what they say about that. Yeah, good times. Good times. Stay tuned for more. Don't open your door yet. Alright, we got our surprise. Alright, grab it. Nope. Surprise! I couldn't afford to mail you some. So somebody got some for you too.
Look at this! Did you pick these out yourself?
He did.
They're beautiful. Can I have a hug?
Do you have something to tell her thank you for that she got you? For what? Do you remember for what?
The walrus?
The narwhal.
The narwhal.
Yeah.
Oh,